Hello world, welcome to Joe Sharma Talk Show. I'm your host Joe Sharma, actress producer from San Francisco, USA. This new unique global talk show telecasted by TV5 India, Mana TV USA all over the world. Every week with your favorite celebrities and famous personalities. Hi everyone, welcome to Joe Sharma Talk Show. Here today we are coming with a really special guest, the recent Netflix hit CINEMABANDI director Mr. Praveen. We are live from San Francisco and this will be broadcasted all over in the United States, in India, and of course worldwide in TV5 and Mana TV channel. So I'm so excited. I'm sure you guys are excited too. So let's just get started. Hi, Mr. Praveen, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm so good. I'm so excited to get on to your Bundy and then have this little chat for today. You know, that little auto thing. So for the viewers, the CINEMABANDI means it's a cinema mini truck. In United States, the mini truck kind of concept. So it became like a huge hit lately. First of all, that's such a unique name. I mean, how did you even come up with that name with CINEMABANDI, the combination itself?
Yeah, it is originated from previous days. We have this village. In village, we used to have this cycle, and people used to call everybody for the movie to release. When it's before release, they used to call everybody in cycle. So that is actually called a CINEMABANDI in villages.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
there we got the title, and it is very apt for the movie as Veerababu gets camera inside an auto. And how they make a movie, and CINEMABANDI is something which we thought it's perfect. We had titles like Tataras in a Titanic picture. We have other titles too. Yeah.
Something out of the box, which nobody would have thought of. Nice. I mean, I think the name itself was catchy, and your poster was the most catchy part, like where everyone will try to squeeze inside that. And they will be like, okay, I want to still show my face, like, and everyone starts peeping out. So that was like perfect for all the movie enthusiasts to get curious, like, what is this, right? I think your poster and your name was the most catchy things for people who didn't even know nothing about the language. People had to still click on it because they thought it was like something very unique to look into. So let me ask like a few stuff about the. I'm sure you would have answered this 1,000 times, but that's still okay. Concept. I know that you had this as a short film, and then you went to try to pitch in. So please fill us in with that process of how you took from the short film process to the actual movie.
So short film is like a mini version of a feature film. Like it's not like a proper short film. It is like a 40 minutes long short film, and it has all the elements which is there in the feature. And the manga character, which she's not there in the short film. The first heroine is manga in short film.
Oh, the school girl.
Yeah, she's manga.
Oh, really?
So like that we interchanged the characters in the film. Yeah. And yeah, basically short film is something which we thought, like when we pitched the short film to Raj and DK, they told you already made a film. Why you again came to us? It's like that kind of a discussion we had initially. So afterwards we thought we extended the whole idea of the film and we made it a proper.
So it's kind of like you did this 2 times, right? All over again.
Yeah. with a good budget and the good camera we got. And yeah.
That's awesome. So share a little bit of that whole thing that happened in Goa Film Festival, how you met Raj and DK, because that was like a huge thing. Raj and they are like top right now with Family Man season 2 being on top charts, and CINEMABANDI being at the same timelines kind of made it like a lot more impact, right? Everyone knew that, oh, it's the same director who produced this, right? It kind of added to your advantage.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet, and then what happened? Just tell us.
So I went to Goa Film Bazaar. So this is like we have to pay like 16,000 or so to go there. It
Wow,
yeah,
that's a big
me,
amount.
yeah, that's a big amount. Me and Vasant, we thought let us go there. Like we risk, like it's like huge amount. We thought it's better to have a contact there. Like we might get someone. We don't know. We don't know anything. We just went
Yes,
there. So at least there is like we can get contacts, and there is like night dinner there. We get you get free drinks and
yes.
free and you can actually meet a lot of people there. Every all are filmmakers. You can you can enjoy basically. You can have that discussion. We really didn't expect that we would actually find the producers there. We just went with like with nothing, no expectation. And after we went to Film Bazaar, there are a lot of people talking. They're talking about films, and like it's like completely they prepared some big document. Some prepared like VR headset. We are all shocked. What's happening here? Like immediately, me and Vasant thought, let us prepare some document. And so we did it on phone only. We made one book basically, pitch book. So that book has cartoons of 10 pictures in like it's called an elevator pitch. So basically in 5 minutes I can actually narrate a story. So that kind of a pitch, that book basically.
Like a
Yeah, yeah.
storyboard you turned into actual pictures as a comic
Yeah,
book. Is
yeah,
that how it is?
yeah. So that was something which Raj and DK, they loved it. They loved that book so much. So I met, we are like think in the book basically who all came to Film Bazaar. We have a booklet. So we are looking at who is the producer, who's the director.
Producer.
So there very few people know that they are Raj and DK. Very few people know that they are Raj and DK. So we are like we want to meet them. Like we can't directly go there and sir, we are like I'm Praveen and Vas. We can't really go there. It's not
Yes.
doesn't look good. So we are just thinking somehow we have to approach them. Somehow we have to approach them. Then we went to some session where pitching happens. Then Raj actually sat beside me. He actually
So
asked.
lucky. So lucky.
So he asked me pen. He asked me pen, and for like he's writing something. So like we are like me. I asked Vasan, sir, Raj is just beside me. Like we have to do something. So I told to Raj. The first thing is we both know Telugu. Like that is something which Raj actually felt good. Like we both know Telugu, and Raj told, let us meet for some time after after this session for 5 minutes. I'll narrate music. So afterwards we went in a restaurant. We all met, and I told the idea of the film. So he loved it. He loved the idea, and he's like, "Can you make a short film and come?" Like afterwards we can. I want to know how you make it. So that's it. There the contact has gone. Like he gave me the phone number basically. So that is a precious phone number we have right now. We got a producers. We have that precious phone number, and we have to get our best basically. So that is the challenge. So afterwards, few times we met them. Like it's a 4 days festival, 4 days film bazaar. So he should not forget us. So
Exactly.
when we are like eating, we met them, sir. You know, we used to communicate with them regularly so that he will remember us. So after that, like after 3 months or 4 months, I called Raj and we finished the short film. He
So
was
he
like,
recognized you. He recognized you, and he picked up the call.
yeah. He actually forgot. Like it's like 3 months gone.
I know.
They did not expect that I took so seriously.
So
I took it very seriously. So and I made a short film. He thought it's like a 10-minute short film. He actually told us to make any 5 minutes or 10 minutes. He's like rushing to office. So we went there. It's like a 40 minutes film. He's like shocked. What you guys? I told to make a 5 minutes film, and you made like a film. So afterwards,
that that too in 3 months.
yeah. So afterwards, the next moment he told we are producing this film. So that is he hugged me, and we are making this film. He just told that. Then the film started.
You hit the jackpot. See, it's kind of like Praveen. God always gives you chances. How best to utilize them is takes you to the next step, right? I think
Yeah,
you're the prime example of God gave you a chance and you made sure that there's no way you're missing it.
yeah.
So that was amazing, amazing story. Yeah. It's a lot of luck, destiny, hard work. It's several factors coming together for your success here, right?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. I mean, so nice. I think it will give a lot of inspiration for aspiring actors and directors to say that, how much you need to be prepared. It's not like, hey, I have one sentence idea. It's not about that. You were so well prepared. I think your preparation is what gave you this fabulous chance to be on such a big platform.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
And I love the way you directed it, so simple way, and
Yeah.
how you compared. I know that I saw one video that Raj and DK posted, how the jugaad happens and how the real happens, like, the
Oh,
expensive cameras. And I was
yeah.
watching that and I'm like, damn it, if anyone can make a movie if they really follow the jugaad techniques.
Yeah. That is everybody is a filmmaker at heart. So that itself is, yeah.
Exactly. So that was perfect. It caught and connected to everyone around the world, because
Yeah.
that's what goes in everybody's brain, right? And I heard that you met somebody, some secret in that Goa Film Festival, something other aspect of the life also happened to you. Uh, I heard little bit of the detail that you met someone special in that Goa Film Festival.
I did meet her. I already know her. I told her to come there. We met
Oh,
in
okay. Okay.
so she also came to Film Bazaar. Actually, even Raj and DK thought that I met her in Goa Film Bazaar.
Oh, there was.
She came to the Film Bazaar and she actually sat before. She doesn't know Raj and DK. So she's Ramya, my wife. So
Oh, I need to tell a secret. You revealed it before me.
yeah.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
So I met them. Like she don't know Raj and DK. So it's like another chance we got to meet Rajan Diki again. Like we are having dinner, and
Yeah.
she just sat before Rajan Diki. Like we again got our food. Me and Vasant already ate, so we again got our food and sat to have more communication. So we introduced Raj, like she's my production designer and all. Like he thought like we have a very good team. I think.
Very good teams.
Yeah.
You had a perfect sale pitch, but people cannot just forget you or cannot say no to you.
Yeah, we are reminding him again and again so that they should not forget us.
Forget it.
It's like the Drishyam movie that Venkatesh used to remind them. We came at this point. We came, so it's like same. Sir, we are Praveen, by me, Vasant. We used to remind them again and again. Yeah,
I'm so like fascinated with this whole experience. It feels like a movie. It's actually, this whole experience feels like a movie. It doesn't feel like it's real, right? Sometimes you look at it, it's like the
yeah,
perfect timings, everyone in the perfect places. Like first you was asking you pen, and after that with your wife, after the movie she
yeah.
became your wife, but she was right next to them during dinner. So it's like the perfect planters. That was very sweet. Can you tell more about some fun events that happened during the shooting, because you did two-time shooting, right? People would have not
Yeah.
expected that the same actors will be carried. That's when you call for a short film auditions, 99.9% people think that's just a short film. They don't think beyond that.
Yeah.
How was the experience when you say the same actors are going to carry for the main? How was the reaction like?
So basically, he loved the short film so much. Like he can't come out of these characters and all. So when I told sir, I told Raj sir, let's go to known actors. Let us have some known faces. He himself told that let us go with the same actors which you thought they are like brilliant. So immediately, like I called, like even the subject needs new actors. Even
Yep.
the noted guy, if he finds a camera, nobody will believe. Like
Yep.
they're a film people. How can they not know what's filmmaking is? So the subject needs new actors. So like that, even they're all in cloud line. Like See, Rajan DK producing a film, and with all
Yes.
his actors, they gave 100%. From the day
Oh,
I told, they start working on like their slang. They start working on how I have to look. I think it's all their hard work. They got this name. I feel like it's all they took it as a challenge. Every actor took it as a challenge.
it's like they put their souls into it. Like we could see that everyone worked so hard, even including a guy when they both propose to each other, me parenti, where you have that session, the characters where you planted behind.
Yeah.
I I mean that was so realistic. I think that particular shot is major Hollywood worthy type of shot.
That shot took me like half day. The background that the Chempu person, he don't know acting. He don't know what's going on. Like we took for half day that one dialogue. I think it's the most more than 50 or 80 takes we got that first scene, and again I removed him. Again we got a new actor for that. It's one of the most challenging scene for us, even though that looks so simple. It is looking because we have good actors. Like we're all city people, but we need someone from the village who's that nativity should come.
Yes,
We need
yes.
one actor for that. So it is like difficult to get that shot right.
Wow, 80 shots means so much of patience. I mean, it actually depicted in actual shot also, like where the girl doesn't reply immediately and he keeps repeating and be like, Anna, I'm sorry, he tells I'm really tired. So
Wha-
it
whatever happened in the film happened to us while shoot. It really happened. We are shooting the scene which happened just few minutes back with us. So it is something. So basically, we had one scene where we have to shoot Maridesh, and the first heroine doesn't come to the set. We have to shoot that scene where Veerababu calls Maridesh Babu and
yes,
Manga. They,
yes,
they
yes.
won't come. They are busy in their works. So that shot to take that shot, I don't have the camera department did not come for the set. So it happened to me. The same shot it happened to me. They're like late to the set. So everything happened to me. It actually happened in Cinema Bandi mostly.
Wow, that's awesome, awesome. Coming back to like me being an actress as well, and did some movies before. My director is plays a very, very, very important role. Like I believe that if the director is good, he can literally bring out the talent from anyone to an exceptional level. And I know that experience that when I was working with my director, I used to say long, long dialogues in middle of the nights, but I used to say everything in one shot. And that inspiration came from the director. Like, he used to always call me one shot actor, one shot mein jo khatam karte. I think whom you, when I correlate, that is the biggest task for directors, that actors trying to pull off the shots in one take is like a big win, right? Because it saves time, it saves expenses. I know you got a big producer, but still, it's everything. So, how was your experience with dealing with all the actors? Did it? I know, except this one shot, which took really long, but otherwise, how was the whole experience? Was it like boom, boom, boom? It was just going in rocket speed. How was it?
Yeah. See, basically, every actor is on the same page. Like they know what to do mostly, and mostly we had a script. We had after shoot we used to have some reading sessions. Everybody
Okay,
are involved in the character because they have done the short film and they're making a feature film. They already Maridesh Babu is in the character, Veera Babu is in the character, Ganapati is in the character. They know what to do. So it was a collaborative work. I feel it's an energy on the set where everybody wants to make a good film here. Everybody wants to make something extraordinary. So I think that worked out. It's not just my film that is always there. It is like a team film, and everybody wants to give the best because it's Rajan DK who is producing this film. So that is every time their mind. This film is going to be watched by everybody. So we are responsible. We are responsible for everything. Yeah.
yes, I'm sure you had a picture of them also in front of you.
Yeah.
And on the sets, right? I know that one person is behind scenes who was a strength for you, your production designer and your wife, so-called production designer, and your right now your wife Ramya. So how much that helped you in prepping for such a big one in a short notice, and having somebody within the family, it's such a big blessing, right? It's like you don't have to run around for other people. It's like they understand your passion and they're there for you. So explain about that interaction with your wife Ramya. At that time, I know you were not married, so
Yeah, yeah. He got really fed up with the whole film because she's watching the movie like more than 100 times, and she finds errors, only errors she finds there. She's the best critic. She don't generally praise, but she don't really praise in front of me. So that is something which I learned, and I got to learn. Like till even now, she finds many mistakes in Cinema Bandi. uh, I think that is what a wife should give, a kind of support,
yes.
like, to do the best. To do the best is something. She's there with me always. Yeah, in all the process, she's there. She's like a sub, because just after the shoot, marriage happened. So she took everything, like the shopping, whatever is the like. I just went to marriage and married. So everything she took. Yeah.
You are lucky in that case. Getting a supporting wife is like jackpot. Of all the things, getting a wife who supports you is a jackpot.
Yeah.
What is your future projects? Before I have a surprise segment here in the show. Before we go to the surprise segment, I just want to understand, like, what are your future projects, and how do you do auditions for more people who want to be part of your future movies that they want to act? Now that you're famous, I'm sure you have a big list of people, but still, when somebody is approaching you and they want to really get a chance with you, how do you want to be available for the talent out there?
Yeah, we're working on a script. Like we have been working on one script from past 1 year. So we have
Wow.
have to take that on place. Like we are finding actors, and like we'll keep an audition when something happens. Definitely, we'll keep an audition. Right now, it's like a team of 5 people. We are a direction team. So I just got few people recently, and we're all working on the script. So right now,
Nice.
for me, the most of the film is done in the pre-production. After the script is done, the movie is done for me. The shoot is just a small thing where everybody will do. Like it's not a big thing because actors will do. If I find the right actors, I think half of my job done. So relief.
Everyone in United States knows how to find you. Praveen, watch out.
Yeah.
With this interview, everyone will be like, hey, we know where to find the Praveen. So you do spend a lot of time in the script. I know script is the hero. So 1 year, 2 years, I'm sure you take. I think even for Cinema Bandi, I think it was like you prepared a lot, right? It was almost 4 years back, 2 years before you even presented to Raj and DK. Am I right?
Yeah. I
So how
really
did
thought,
you?
but 2019 only we completed the whole thing. Like 2020 was so blank. I'm not doing
Yes.
anything. So we are writing other scripts. So even now I was completely involved in the second script. I forgot Cinema Bandi completely after like, people talking about Cinema Bandi. Yeah, we shot that, we shot that. Actually,
you have to you have to rewind and then see that okay, and come back to the Cinema
yeah.
Bandi frame. Now, are you ready for the surprise?
Yeah. What is the surprise?
Okay. Your surprise is your wife Ramya is going to join us, and I'm going to have a couple chat right now.
Oh, wow. How will you
Okay,
find?
that's a secret. I'm not going to share.
Okay.
I have my own contacts.
Okay.
Here's my surprise. Ramya. Hi, Ramya.
Hello, hi Joe.
How
Hi,
are you?
hi.
Hello.
This is the biggest surprise for your husband. I'm like, I'm going to get some big surprise for you, a secret. And then, I just got you, and he's like, oh, how did you contact her? I said, it's a secret.
Thank you so much.
It's so nice to see you. I heard you're the back support and backbone of Mr. Praveen, and that feels so good. That woman power always, makes the man, stand high. Every woman is in the back behind.
But yeah, it's not completely true. He has that dedication, passion, and like he wants to like cinema is his life. I'm like his second wife. Cinema is his first wife. Like that.
I was telling Praveen that he's the most lucky guy in the world, because having a wife to support what he does as a passion is the biggest win of all. Nothing else matters.
I'm glad for that.
All his success goes to you directly, Ramya.
Oh my god. Yeah, thank you.
So tell me about your experience being part, him being the director, and directors matlab, so much of stress, right? Because everything has to be right. One big chance to prove to the world. When he's going through all that, how did you take part in being part of that CINEMABANDI family, and share your experience on that?
So basically, it started long back. He used to tell me different stories. He has so many stories to tell to the world. So he used to tell me all the stories. So if we spend time, we mostly spend time to like discuss about stories. So he has come up with this story, and then he started searching for writers, and he met his writer Vasant. Then they worked for a while, and they decided, okay, let us go to the film bazaar and try out something, if we can get some producer or something. So luckily I have got Rajan DK, and there the journey started. So I remember long discussion they used to have, all the team in Bangalore. Entire team used to come home, his brother's home, and they every time it's like discussions only. And Praveen is so passionate, and like if he wants to do something right, he will do it. He will never give up. And cinema is like it's in his blood. He cannot separate Praveen from movies. The only thing Praveen is concerned about is movies. Only focus is only on movies. So that is why all his hard work and his team support everything paid off well. Now all the world is seeing CINEMABANDI. So we are so proud of Praveen.
I know it is the greatest achievement, and I know you were there in the movie as well, right? You were there in one shot with your little doggy.
Yeah, that was actually like I went for shoot, and some crew were less. Like a cast he just want more people, so he's like, okay, come on.
Everyone come.
It was not at all planned. So yeah, I went with Pixie, obviously. So Pixie was also part of the movie. Yeah, but for all three, it was a debut. I think Praveen, already, Praveen was also part of movie in one of the scenes. So yeah.
That is awesome. It's like the whole family.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Really awesome. And I also heard that you're also pretty good in understanding the movies, and giving suggestions, discussions, and pitching your like as a critic. It's hard to make you 100% happy from his perspective. That is a good thing, right? Because he will be like, oh my god, I need to make first Ramya happy, forget about anybody else.